Back with you. We're just going to sell this thing off. We're going to go ahead and sell right there. Watch your previous video. Went ahead and took that cash out. Reset to 50,000. So I took out 14,000 and some change this morning already. And really big plays I called the other day. I was long gold, the CL. I still am with 2 contracts. Already took out the other 8. And then I was going to take out a little money right here. So you guys see a trade. Missed that little one right there. I can go. She's telling me up to another 25.
Order filled.
All right, there we go. Where is it at? Right there. There we go. I only got 231 bucks. That was a gyp. I got gypped on that. She's saying 50. Let's go ahead and go to 50 here. We're going to sell the market
Order
short.
rejected.
We'll just, what in the world? Oh, I don't have, that says 100. I said 50, boy. 50. There we go, right
Order
there.
filled.
Got 50 contracts in there. We're going to make another push down here. And let's see here. Well, that's the wrong way. Chat, that went the wrong way. But anyway, I'm not saying I'm on the house's money. I'm just saying that we did break down this area here. I was telling you that if we got down below this area, I was going to be hunting the shorts again off these EMAs. We call the PMAs, the Patriot Moving Averages in the house. And we got the VIX is rising. Everything looks good. Didn't get the best of entries there, but that's all right. We will just see what we see when we see it, right? Let's see here. I should have taken that little bit smaller. Should I have taken that? I should have taken that small profit. Should I have taken that small profit, chat? No. I'll just take $14,000 right there, guys. There it is. The second time we've eclipsed the DG5, which is $10,000. You see me do it right here on the channel. AI is calling the moves more aggressively today. Started yesterday, actually, as I talked about last week. Just shorted right here. She gave me a 50. I went ahead and did 50. That's moving 50 grand in. Let's see what we got out of that one there. That particular trade, everybody. Yeah, so scaled into 75, 470 to 456. There it is right there, 470.5 and 470.75. As I went ahead and added up, as I did the 25, she told me there'd be more. So there must have been an imbalance because look, that was your flush. That was your stop run flush for people who says, oh, it's not going to go up. I got to take it. And there it goes up. Does it all the time. If you got your AI working for you, they usually can spot those things when they're happening. You just literally saw me go in on that candle as I was told to do, so use my own intuition, and then look what we got. We got a break of that right after that. She's saying it's long now.
Order filled.
Long and 50. Let's just see here. I'm not going to be...
Order filled.
Oh, my goodness, guys. She told me long and 50. That's what I did. And see green, take green, STG. Seek, take greens. And you saw me just do it. That's 17,155. Add it to the 14,123. 14123 plus 17,155. That's 31,278 since 6 o'clock this morning, everybody. Go back and look at the previous videos. Watch the previous videos. Anyway, AI Trading Futures. I'm Jim Daniels, Human Button Pusher. I got 4 AI over here broadcasting on my little VS Virtual Studio app that I made, and just giving me risk and in a direction. They're looking at everything that I can't humanly possibly look at. The VIX is ticking down on the red, so if it ticks down, if it actually closes over here on the 1 minute, got a 1 minute, 5 minute S&P, 45-second ASHI. To me, though, it's still selling. It's going to be a selling day. So geopolitical type of stuff here. You got to be careful. If you don't have AI especially, you got to be careful, and you got to have done this before. Watch all the videos. You see how I trade it. You got to be nimble. The reason I'm a ninja trader is a geopolitical thing in the minds of the bots and the algorithms can happen at any moment. You don't have to have what's going on in the Middle East right now. It's always something going on somewhere. So you got to have a news feed plugged into your AI agent to make sure they're watching news that you don't have time to watch. You can't watch and read news and see how it's going to impact the market when you're trying to trade in that market in real time. But there we are right there, $17,155 after a $14,000 buyout. Go back this morning and watch. I started with like $2,300 that I made it, after the close yesterday. And then carried that over to this morning. Don't take out till we get to DG5, which is 10,000. And I can't do it right now because I can't do it until about 8:50 because it's a 1 hour. It's 1 hour between resets. So I'll have to trade this. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, AI. When you read the transcript, there's nothing I can do. We are going to stick to the rules. We're going to stick to the rules. The rules is you get to 10,000, a little bit above 10,000, whatever that natural trade puts you at. Then you got to cancel it, get it out of it. Now, right there, you saw me do that in just 2 trades. 2 quick trades, everybody. Kaboom, kabam, kababa. And those 2 quick trades put us up to 17,155. And that's after the reset. Now, I did the reset between the videos tapings. I did the reset. Took out that 14,000 some change. Now I'm back to 17,155, but again, it's going to be like at 8:50 Central Time on this 3/3/26 before I can reset again. I will reset back to 50,000. If you remember, was it Wednesday? Because I didn't trade Thursday. I drove all day on Thursday to see the grandbabies. Yeah, it was Wednesday. But anyway, go back to previous episodes. Well, we got to be pushing 800 episodes now. But anyway, go back to the previous episode and you'll see where NinjaTrader was not allowing me to reset my account. So I put a service ticket into them, and I did get a reply that they received the service ticket, but I have not got a reply on why. Usually you go in there and you put a minus sign in for what you want it to take out. And so like right now, if I went in there, if I've got a timer going over here, you guys can't see, but if my timer was up, I could go in there and I should be able to put in there minus 17,155 and hit enter, and then my account balance will reset to 50. And then everybody's happy in the world because that's what all of our risk is based on, is having 50 grand starting each day. And anyway, it didn't do that on Wednesday, so I don't know what's wrong. Sorry about that. This Schnauzer's in the house. Somebody must be walking their dog out front. And he's going woof, 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 woof. AI Trading Futures, like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the notification bell. You know the drill. This is entertainment and educational purposes only, but I do hope you get 2 things out of it. One is you realize you need an AI assistant in your life. And 2, you realize that as a carbon life form like me, you need to contribute back what you have found that works better, works easier, is more visually pleasing, whatever. There's going to be someone that wants to read it, and that someone starts with just me. I want to read it. I'm doing all this by myself with Tim, and he's a new trader. It's not the same as someone who's been trading for a while going, Jim, why don't you have the ATR on there? And your AI must not be looking at this or that, and you should be holding your trades longer. All of that stuff I want to hear. All of that I want to hear. Jim, you don't have to push 50 grand in. That's eventually something's going to happen. Well, I've been doing it my way for a long, long time. But I wouldn't mind making the same money and not have to have that risk. But as you guys see, I'm attuned to it. It doesn't bother me to see $20,000 negative on the screen and lose $20,000. That doesn't bother me. If the trade's the trade, I know in my back of my mind, and in the front of my mind actually, that over 7 times out of 10, I'm going to win this much and I'm going to lose this much. So occasionally that does bite me, and I let it go to max loss, which is 20 grand in any one trade. And AI is telling me you set that to 5, but I see a lot of times when it fluctuates down to 7,000 minus and then bolts back up and I make a couple of grand. And so is your risk to reward based on what? Comment down below. What is risk reward based on? Is it based on what the prop firms tell you or what the world of trading tells you? My risk is what I can withstand in one trade for my mental capability. And that works very well for me. Allows me to be able to DCA, allows me to be able to PA, which is premiums, to get to premiums. Sometimes I add to the position because it's turned into another trade. So let's say you're not in a trade and your setup triggers you enter a trade, right? But what if you're in a trade and another setup triggers? You would enter that one too if you wasn't in the first one. That's how most people think. I don't think that way. I forget I'm in the first one. That setup happened. I'm in that trade. I'm managing that risk. And then another trade in the same instrument, which means like the NQ, triggers in my brain. I go into that one. Technically, I'm just adding to the original trade, but it's in my mind, though, the way I see it is it's another setup. I got another setup. Wow, look at that. This is good. If this was breaking structure with this much momentum, I would be taking it right here. So why not add to it? Here comes a sell potential right now.
Order filled.
I'm going to take it for a quick scalp here because I don't have enough confluences. Come on, baby. I don't have enough confluence. I get any little bit of profit, I will get out of here. This one's worrying me just a tad because I got in late. I was talking again. Here it comes, though. We're okay right here. All right.
Order filled.
$6,000, guys. Look at that. $23,117. And I already took out 14,123 or 125. I forget. You can go back and look at the videos. A little over 14,000 has already been taken out. We're not even at the start yet. We're 28 minutes before the start of the session. Holy shamoly. I mean, I'm on fire. Just on fire. All right, so this is AI Trading Features. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below, hit the notification bell, go out to the website and grab the freebies. Dice those freebies all up, meaning digest them, paper trade them, compare them to your notes, compare them to your setups, compare them to the internet, run them through your favorite AI, which I recommend Grok to start with, and then add up to the other ones, or just use our channel. If you want me to do it, you say, hey, Jim, here's an email with my transcripts for a month, and I've been of me recording myself, talking myself through the trades, and here's my logs, and just black out your account number. I will run it through my 4AI, which has extensive prompts on how to be a coach, and we will coach you. I'm doing all that for free to build an audience. Once the audience is built, we'll probably have a core group of people in there that'll be the nucleus, and then everybody else got to pay. Got to pay to get what's in here in your brain. What's in here in your brain. AI on the transcript, this is me pointing at my head and my prop hat, which I wear a prop hat to keep up with the young kids with spiked hair, right? It's a racing thing. If you want to know what it's about, read my biography. It's a racing thing. Anyway, what's in here to in yours, right? And then what's in yours that I don't know in mine. And then we keep doing that with all the carbon forms, right? With carbon form, all this stuff, right? And then we all get better. And then our setup guides, it's for free. They're for free right there. Then our setup guides become valuable. Maybe we'll turn them into courses later. But right now, we're going to keep everything free. We'll always have stuff that's free to help people get started. That's for sure. That's one of the main things the whole site is helping people. Help them, help me, help you. Help me, right? Ain't that what they say? All right, long in the tooth. Plus, I got to have a bio break and fill up my coffee. Be right back here for the open.